Chicago firefighters have been working without a contract for 4 years now. The standoff now heads to arbitration.
We want to get some more insight on where things stand. Pat Cleary is the president of Chicago Firefighters Union Local 2. Pat, thanks for being with us. So we've seen police, teachers, and some other unions get deals under this mayor who himself came from the teachers union. What's been the holdup for firefighters?
Well, the city doesn't seem to be prepared to negotiate when we meet with them. The last meeting we had, they were not prepared to discuss anything. So how can you negotiate a contract when they have nothing to say to you? It's disgraceful.
I want to talk about some of the big issues. What the mayor wants to do is sort of shift staff, firefighting staff, from fighting fires to maybe ambulance staff. And correct me if I'm wrong on any of this. Why do you think that's not a good idea? Because he's saying there's not enough fire calls to sort of to use the firefighters that we have on staff right now.
The Chicago firefighters are more busy than they've ever been. When I came on the job in '87, being on a busy company, you would have 7 to 10 runs. Our busy companies, fire companies, go on 20 to 30 runs a day now. So for them to say that our workload has gone down and that this is a zero-sum game where in order for us to get more firefighters or to get more ambulances, we have to have less firefighters, that's erroneous. There's nothing true to that at all. We need more ambulances, and we need fire engines and trucks with 5 personnel on each. New York has 6 on the trucks and 5 on the engines. I'm only asking for 5 on each.
Do you see a scenario, though? I think everyone who follows this would agree we need more, not only ambulances, but paramedics, because oftentimes you'll see a fire truck roll up to a medical call, and I know they're cross-trained, but do you see a scenario, though, where, yeah, we get a lot more ambulances, but perhaps at the expense of some firefighters?
No, the ambulances are busy all day, every day. They are short ambulances every day. Every day they're calling out for ambulances. Is anyone available? Can anybody go? They need more ambulances, period. But just because they need more ambulances doesn't mean you take away firefighters. They need more. We need 5 people on each rig. This has been the worst 5 years in my career. We've had 6 deaths, and we have at least 4 critically injured firefighters who will never return to duty. We don't need less manpower. We need more manpower. And talk about recruiting paramedics. They currently have paramedics in class, and they haven't paid them for over 45 days. How are you going to recruit people when you're not paying them? They can't even get payroll straight. The fire department needs a complete overhaul. It's embarrassing.
Okay, there's a lot to unpack and talk about here, but I do want to move on to what comes next, right? Because an arbitrator is going to step in. There would be no chance for firefighters to go on strike, right? So an arbitrator comes in, and then you meet in the middle at some point. Tell me where things stand right now. How long do you think it would be before we have a resolution?
So we meet with the city on Monday, the 19th. Hopefully, they'll come prepared to negotiate something. That would be nice. And then on the 21st, we meet with the arbitrator, who will work as a mediator until we come to a complete impasse. Then we will go to interest arbitration. So anything he can't mediate between us two, when we go to interest arbitration, he will just pick one side and say, you guys get these items, you guys get these, a whole bunch of stuff.
Yeah. So, Pat Cleary from the Chicago Firefighters Union, we appreciate you joining us. We do want to share a statement that we got from the mayor's office when we asked for comment about the status of the negotiations. A spokesperson said, quote, Mayor Johnson fully supports the hardworking men and women of the Chicago Fire Department. The mayor has directed his bargaining team to resolve the outstanding issues as the process moves into interest arbitration.
Okay, we'll see what they do on Monday.
We shall see. Pat, thank you very much for being with us.